Hello and welcome back. This is day 2 of my 20 and 29 challenge, and today I'm going to be talking about, drumroll, happy, healthy skin and how I finally got it. Besides music, besides writing, besides spirituality, I love talking about skincare and beauty. Call me crazy, I'm a girl, I'm into it. I'm okay if you think that that's not cool, but I think it's really cool. And part of the 20 and 29 challenge for me is to share what I'm into and let you into my world, tell you what I get excited about, what I nerd out on. And if you haven't watched the first video of my 20 and 29 day challenge, I would recommend doing that. But the reason that I'm doing this is because I'm a musician and I'm a writer, and I've released things into the world that have made just tiny, tiny little ripples. And I realize that my approach to getting my work out just hasn't been effective. And coming to that realization was certainly not easy, but I'm glad that I did. And what I realized I wasn't doing consistently or super well was building trust with an audience. I wasn't taking the time to truly build a relationship with people. So you can't ask people to purchase from you or get excited about your music or want to read a book that you wrote if you haven't done the hard work of creating a relationship with them. And so my 20 and 29 day challenge is me going, all right, 2020 is the year that I'm going to take myself seriously enough that I'm willing to fail. So some of these videos may get no views, and I'm absolutely okay with that because I'm willing to do what it takes to earn the privilege of having a relationship with you guys. So that's what the challenge is all about. It's purely for me. If you want to do the challenge yourself, you totally can, but this one is me getting out of my comfort zone, building a relationship with you, because I want to continue to create music and write books and put high value content out into the world that is going to hopefully make people's lives better. Otherwise, why am I here? Okay, so before I start crying, back to the skincare. Let me give you a little bit of setup here. When I was 18 years old and a senior in high school, it's freezing down here. I live in an older home that's so charming, but has single pane windows, and it's really cold outside, and so I can actually feel cold air coming in. Anyways, when I was 18 years old, I'm going to give you a little bit of the background for why my skin was so bad. Yes, I was a teenager. Hormones definitely have something to do with it. Second, my parents were going through a divorce. I was under a lot of stress. Third, I had an eating disorder at that time. I was anorexic, and unfortunately, when you're not getting enough nutrients into your body reacts in all kinds of different ways, and sometimes it can result in acne and really bad skin. Eating disorders, I do not recommend them. They are awful. And then fourth, I was trying to combat my bad skin with super harsh chemicals and approaches. So if you want to know some things that you can do now to get healthier, happier skin, stay around to the end. But I still want to go into some of the deeper reasons why my skin was so bad. And in high school, I remember doing this talent show. I was in costume. I had just sang and danced to this number, and it was super fun. Somebody snapped a photo of me, and it was kind of like a profile photo, and I had acne all over the entire side of my face and this side, but you could only see this side. And it was so bad during that time that my mom thought I was going to have some kind of laser treatment to get rid of the scarring because they were so deep and so bad. I would come home from school. Of course, I wore makeup to school to try and cover up my acne. I would immediately wash my face, and if you have a tender stomach, this next part is gross, but then I would pop the zits that needed to be popped. And then I would put makeup on all over again because I was so embarrassed of my skin, even if nobody was going to see me for the rest of the night. And then again at night, I would wash my face all over again,
stripping away all of the natural oils that your skin
oh my gosh, I did everything wrong. And so I want to continue to tell you all the terrible things that I did to my skin so you don't have to do this. I used harsh cleansers full of salicylic acid that stripped my skin and dried it out. I went to the dermatologist. I used things like Differin gel and some kind of oral medication that gave me
a yeast infection.
It was so harsh and didn't work, by the way. And then I was using other over-the-counter like zit creams. And then oil-free moisturizer. So my skin was oily. It was also dry and flaky and crusty. And it wouldn't heal because I just kept damaging it over and over and over again. Okay, so now that you kind of get the picture of all the awful things that I did to my skin for a period of many, many years, I want to tell you how I started to heal my skin and get it into a much happier, healthier place. And that doesn't mean my skin is perfect all the time or that I don't have a breakup or hormonal breakout, during that time of the month. But for the most part, my skin it's pretty good. And here is what I did that just completely revolutionized everything. Number one, I stopped using every single harsh chemical, every single one. Not a harsh cleanser, no, not even zit treatments that were harsh or toners that were harsh, nothing. And I switched to an oil cleanser. I know this is going to blow some people's minds who have been told that their acne is going to be exacerbated by any type of oil. For me, this was not the case at all. And this cleanser, this is my favorite oil cleanser. I'm going to do that beauty YouTuber thing. Will it focus? I don't know.
I don't know how to do this.
But obviously you can see that I use it. This is the best cleanser in the world. It's so gentle. And when your skin gets squeaky clean after you wash it and it feels really tight? This does not do that at all. After you finish using this, your skin feels so soft and lovely and natural. So I stopped using every single harsh chemical, all of them cold turkey. Then, and this might be kind of an unpopular approach, but this is what I did and it made a giant difference. When I was 25, I became a vegetarian, and for the most part, I eat a vegan diet. And what happened was I was ingesting a lot less toxins and a lot less nutritional material that causes inflammation. So I still eat dairy sometimes, but dairy causes inflammation. So if there is inflammation in your body, it makes total sense that there will be inflammation in your face too. So getting rid of all of the junk really in my diet made a giant difference in my skin. Our skin is so often an indicator of what's happening inside. It shows up on our face. So cleaning up the diet makes a huge difference. Another thing, I moisturize with oils, tons of oils, to the point where my husband, when I go to bed, is like, you can see your own reflection in your skin. It's so greasy. And the reason that I do this is because I want my skin to have all of the nutrients it needs to take care of itself and to heal itself. I was so afraid of using oils because everything that I had read and all of the dermatologists that I had gone to had told me that using oils would clog my pores. But my skin totally changed when I started moisturizing with oils and cleansing with oil. And for acne-prone skin, often we think it's because our skin is oily. But actually, when you have acne-prone skin, according to the research that I've done and my own experience, our skin is oily because it's actually dry. And so it's overproducing oil, which is causing our pores to clog. So if you have super oily skin, your skin is actually probably pretty dry. And using oils actually helps to balance out the skin so it produces a healthy amount of natural oils on your face. I hope that makes sense. I do think it's worth noting that there are a lot of oil products on the market now. And my rule of thumb and what has worked best for me is keeping it super simple. And the best part of this is it's super cheap. Something like organic olive oil. You can use this on your skin, and I can't make guarantees because I'm not a dermatologist, but just switching out a harsh chemical that you have for some organic olive oil, I think will probably make a giant difference in your skin. Coconut oil, even if it's extra virgin and unrefined, is still comedogenic, even though it's antibacterial. So for me, coconut oil did cause me to break out with like tiny little zits, nothing big, but tiny ones. So I don't love coconut oil if you have acne prone skin, though it's a great eye makeup remover, so is olive oil. But another one that I love is shea butter. Shea butter is magic. And I'm going to do some more information on shea butter at another time. But olive oil, shea butter, I've heard sweet almond oil is really nice on your face, vitamin E oil. Experiment a little bit, but I would just say don't buy stuff with a bunch of additives or a bunch of ingredients. The key to healthy skin for me has been to keep it super, super simple. So 3 things that you can do now to change your skin fairly quickly. I would say, again, I'm not a dermatologist, but once I started doing this, things started changing pretty rapidly. First thing is stop using all the harsh chemicals. I feel like it just exacerbates whatever skin issues that you have. And it's not good for you either. Anything that we put on our skin, it goes into our bloodstream, and you don't want nasty, awful chemicals going into your bloodstream and spreading to the rest of your body. So stop with all the harsh chemical-y stuff. The second thing, drink a bunch of water, especially if your skin is upset now, to flush your system with a bunch of water so your kidneys and intestines and liver can do the things that they need to do to get rid of the toxins and flush them out. Drinking a bunch of water, and with lemon, that's a really good tip too, drinking lemon water. That will help speed up the process and like cell turnover. And again, I'm not a scientist, I'm just telling you what has worked for me, but drinking tons of water and flushing all of that stuff out so that it doesn't show up on our face makes a giant difference. Next, and this may be unpopular, but I'm gonna say it anyways because this is what worked for me, cleaning up the diet. Fruits and vegetables have never, ever made my skin break out, ever. Dairy makes my skin break out. Sugar makes my skin break out. Crap food, processed food makes my skin break out. And it's within 24 to 48 hours after I indulge in something like that I'm like, this wasn't here before. Why are you here now? Leave. So cleaning up the diet makes a giant difference. In sum, how to get healthy, happy skin, in my experience, is all about getting back to basics, being so gentle on your precious and beautiful skin, not punishing it, using simple, lovely ingredients like olive oil and shea butter and really gentle cleansers that are going to baby your skin instead of whip it into submission. Then drinking a bunch of water, flushing out all the crap that's in your body that needs to get out so that it's not showing up on your skin. And then cleaning up the diet, crap in, crap out, unfortunately. So if we want to have beautiful, glowy skin, we need to be eating beautiful, glowy things. And it's not hard. Fruits and vegetables it's where it's at. All those micronutrients, they're game changers. So yeah. Thank you for watching this video, and if you're into healthy and happy skin, let me know. If you want to know more about skincare or stuff that I've been using for a really long time that I just swear by, let me know in the comments and I'll make a video on it. Tomorrow is day 3, and tomorrow is all about my secret skincare product. And it's not really a secret. I'm sure I mentioned it somewhere in this video, but it's something that I'm minorly and majorly, no, not minorly at all, majorly obsessed with for skincare. So if you're interested in that, make sure you stick around for tomorrow. Subscribe, like, follow, whatever platform I'm on, whatever it is. Anyway, I wish you all light, love, and peace. I'm sending you a giant, giant virtual hug.